morning, Daily Apple Gang. It is a beautiful morning here on Thanksgiving Sunday weekend, and we thought we would put a little bit of fodder into the video on demand library. So I know I am slightly older than some of my Apple teenies out there, but you may or may not have some of the same issues that I have. When I wake up in the morning, I'm often very stiff. Everything's kind of like feeling congested and icky, and I need a bit of movement to get things going. So years ago, I studied alongside yoga, I studied Tai Chi, and I really, although I love and admire the spirituality of Tai Chi and Qigong, it didn't resonate with me, but the movements really did, to sort of help flush everything out and get the body a little more lubricated for the stressors of the day. So I'm just going to go over my morning Qi routine with you all, and I hope it helps loosen you up for your day ahead. So with or without a mat, I'm often doing this in my pajamas right in front of the open balcony window for all of Midtown to see. You just start in your mountain pose the way that you always do. String through the crown of the head, tucking the chin in, softening the face. Lots of space between ears and shoulders. Very gentle press through the breastbone. I'm missing my necklace today because we're up north. And the shoulder blades like butterfly wings driving down and towards the tailbone. Belly button like a magnet to the lower back. And our pelvic floor, which we kind of call like a hammock, pulling right up. And we're just standing nice and aligned. That's neutral spine. And we just start with a simple rotation through the head. One side. You can do it with a little music or just morning silence. I tend to do morning silence because there's not a lot in the day. And then ear to shoulder. And I tend to do 4 of each. See how I'm flexing my hands a bit. That just increases the stretch down the neck. Now this is the one I have the most trouble with, especially in the morning. Looking up, oh, my neck gets tight, and then drop down, and looking up, and drawing down. Thumbs go onto the shoulders, and we're just doing big, big, giant circles. And I only ever go back. I know some instructors go forward. I feel we don't need to round quite so much. It's just like you're drawing a circle with your elbows. This was my favorite from Qigong. It's called picking apples. I wonder why. Big reach up, grab the apple. Put it down. Big reach up, grab the apple. Put it down. Big reach up. Nice juicy Thanksgiving apple. Interlace the fingers. Big reach up. Try to go behind the body and over to one side. And then up again behind the body if you can, and over to one side, and then up and back. And this one we bring the arms down, we bring them behind us, and then we push forward. So this is called Pushing Mountains, and I loved this one. Again, a little bit of spirituality for me that resonated is you breathe in the good energy and you push out the negative energy. And sadly, there's a little too much of that these days. So we're really going to push that out. Bring in the good energy for the morning and push out the negative energy. Bring in the good energy, push out the negative energy. Good. One more time. Excellent. Then we bring our hands down by our sides, and we're going to open up through the chest. Try to get the elbows behind you and drop down. So this is a weight training exercise. You usually hold on to dumbbells, and it's a bit of an upright row with a bit of an exaggerated chest opener. I will do one more. And hands are going to anchor on your hips, feet about hip width apart, slightly wider. This is the hardest one for a lot of people, is trying to lift your rib cage off your hip bones. So really trying to get a bit of movement through those tiny articulations. You have joints in throughout your vertebral column and your rib cage, and they usually don't move independently, but there's a lot of tiny little muscles and cartilage there. Then we open and close, and we open and close. Again, a lot of people in the morning are like, oh, that one's sore. And we'll just do 2 more. And then this one, we bring our hands sort of that genie style, and you're going to twist and twist. This helps to massage out the thoracic spine and get a bit of sort of T-mobility through around that bra line. It tends to get really stuck. And then this one you can do, you go 1, 2, open on 3, 1, 2, open on 3. Little fluid motion, just let the arm kind of fly. This actually came out of my dragon boat practice, but it really does help. So it's sort of a fusion of all my modalities of training that I've learned over the years. It does really help. All right, anchoring those hips again. And what I want you to do is lean one hip out to the side and then the other one. This is the one when usually the troops in my house have awoken and they hear me and they come out and everybody makes fun of me because I'm doing what's called the hula hoop. So you're just gonna start going side to side and then you're gonna start to make it into a full circle like you did with those elbows. Literally like you're doing a hula hoop. And I know it looks really silly, but it feels quite good because if you get stiff in through your pelvis and your lower back go the other direction. I used to be able to keep a hula hoop going for almost an hour while drinking a beer. Very talented. Anyway, back to center. We're gonna do a little bit of perfect squatting. So just coming down almost into a modified chair pose and up. We're just gonna do 4 of these, modified chair pose and up. 2 more times, but we're really sitting back on those heels so we can lift the toes. Good. Nice and tall. Then we're gonna go up on the toes. Woo! The wind took me, warm up. So we're going up on the toes and then lifting the toes up to get the shins. One more time. And we're gonna do knee raises. Just lift up. You can grab underneath. Again, this feels really good. And then bring it back to center. Give it a little shake out. This is the last one that we do. It's called carrying the moon. Make a little bit of a triangle or a moon with your hands. You lift up and then you fold forward and hang. Pick up that moon, put it back in the sky, bring it around, and you just kind of flush out all that stagnant overnight energy, put the moon back in the sky, and get ready for the sun to come out. And then the way we close is standing back in our mountain pose. And you can just sort of close your eyes. And this one's a bit sort of, I don't know, bit kind of fluffy for me, but I do enjoy it. Picture something, a happy place. I tend to sort of see myself on a beach, looking very Drew Barrymore-ish with my youthful 25-year-old self, some daisies in my hair, and just sort of running carefree. Picture something that's calming for you, whatever that may be. Then you bring your hands together, give them a little rub, create some heat, and you just place them really wherever you need the energy to go. So I tend to be quite stiff and congested in my pelvis and my lower back. You hold it there. If it's a tough one emotionally, you can put on your heart, which does have some neuroscience behind it. It's not just woohoo. If your head is a little achy or cloudy, and then you're done. Coffee should be ready. Give it a shake out.